very famous Compact Music is closing one of its stores in Ottawa because a landlord rented their space to a marijuana retailer for May 1st, 2020. We're going to get all the details. We'll talk about vinyl and so much more right now with the very cool Ian Boyd. Hello, Ian.
You're too complimentary. How are you doing, Dylan?
Well, you're a good guy. We've dealt with each other a number of times over the years. And so how long have you been in this business?
Well, my brother and I started in 1978.
Wow.
Yeah, and pretty much straight through with about a 2-year gap in there, 1988 to 1990.
So Compact Music then started in 1990, the two
Yes.
locations?
We started at Westgate Mall, and in 95 we moved to the Glebe, and we opened the downtown store in 2003. So
Okay.
17 years downtown and 25 years
Lots
in the
of
Glebe.
numbers.
Yeah,
So it's 206 Bank that's closing.
correct.
Okay, so what is this? What is the story?
Well, we had actually told our landlord that we wanted to close. We were not going to exercise our right to renew and close June 30th. And in our lease, which we had totally forgotten about, there was a clause that allowed him to give us 90 days notice should he be doing structural changes to the building.
Yeah.
And we got that February 5th. So we're out May 5th.
You're okay with this?
Yeah, it's a good story, actually. I mean, we would have preferred to have stayed to June the 30th, but, you know, we're aging, and going down to one store will be interesting between the two brothers, but we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
we're okay with it.
Will there be some sort of healthy rivalry because you'll be both trying to sell more than the other, perhaps?
Well, if I see him any more than 15 minutes a day, I think will be a bit of a challenge, but otherwise.
Sounds like you get along fabulously. Okay.
Oh, we do.
That's good.
I'm joking more than anything else.
Well,
but-
what is the secret to your success? Because that's a long time to be in this business. When you hear about a lot of stores, music stores closing shop.
I've had fair landlords, so my rents are okay. We work all the hours ourselves. I have one full-time store manager and a couple of part-timers, and that's it. James and I do the rest of the hours. We love what we do. We have, you know, I was raised in the arts, so I'm inclined to work in the arts and have done so successfully. What's my secret? I think perseverance and also the ability to morph the store. I mean, we started with records in 1978. We went from records to CDs, records, CDs, tapes, CDs only.
Yeah.
And then we started again with records about, well, 12 years ago, and now it's 85% of our sales.
Really?
Yeah, vinyl.
That's incredible. What is it about vinyl? I know you brought some selections with you. You know, and classic artists here as well. Why have they gravitated back to it?
Well, it's gone from a fad to a thing to now a lifestyle choice. There's no question. There's a lot of people who value listening to music at home, and they do so by listening to vinyl. And they don't equate vinyl to digital. They do equate compact disc to digital, and digital delivery, of course, has been the predominant form of consumption for many years. But the fall off in compact disc sales is shocking. But then the resurgence in vinyl is just as shocking. And so I think human nature is to collect some things, and whether it's dinky toys or hockey cards or vinyl. I mean, there are people that want to collect vinyl, and there are completists out there who want everything by Bruce Springsteen or Tame Impala, or you know, or they hear something on CBC or one of the radio stations. They want to own it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about streaming then? One of the questions that's asked a lot in the music business: has it hurt?
Oh, yes. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. Has it hurt? It's hurt artists. There's no question, Dylan. It's hurt artists. I mean, you get 150,000 streams gets you $3.50. You know, that's no way to make a living. But record companies are doing just fine. I read something came across up in my email from a site that I monitor. Record companies are now making $1 million an hour. It's either $1 million an hour or $1 million a day from streaming services. But the artists are, the other half or other 30% is being split between everybody. So the artists are not making any money from streaming, but the record companies are starting to do okay.
Can I ask you about your love for promotion as well? That's also something that you do, local artists, things that are happening here in the city. Why do you love to help out so much?
Well, you know something? It's really hard for a local, like, look at Lynn Hanson, man. She's fantastic, really good, and deserves a record contract, doesn't have one, yet she's persevering. She works hard, she has her social media down, and she needs places to put her product, and Sunrise won't take any. The Chain Store won't take any. Yeah. So they have to go to myself and my colleagues. And
you're a good man to promote. Ian, we got to go right now, but compactmusic.ca.
Yeah.
Ian Boyd, great guy, doing great things in our community. More daytime coming up. Rogers TV.